So slide canceling is coming back with a little bit of a twist, and I think this is going to make slide canceling significantly better. One of the biggest problems with Modern Warfare 2019 and a majority of Warzone's life cycle, at least the first iteration of Warzone, is it was very good at destroying controllers, and I think this time around we're not going to have that same issue. And the main reason for that is because it's going to be the same cancel slide animation, but no tag sprint reset. And I'll go ahead and dive a little bit into that specific aspect, and we're going to get a little bit deeper into it, and I'll show you examples with the current engines that we have access to. More importantly, the part near the end here where it says increase tag sprint duration, and this is per weapon class, it'll be different. Obviously, if you run a pistol versus an SMG versus an LMG, you would have a different expectation of how long you can tag sprint for based off the theoretical weight of the weapon. Then this last line, it says tag sprint recharges while sprinting. And this is not something that we had within Modern Warfare 2019. Just as we're jumping in, if you enjoy the video, find it helpful, please do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe if you're looking to find your way back. So when we go to Modern Warfare 2019, we have a base tag sprint that doesn't last all that long. So immediately they're gonna increase that duration. And then also once this runs out, you never get the ability to do a tag sprint again. And that's the current problem with 2019. And that's why it leans so heavily on people using the slide canceling mechanic, because right now, if I hold forward and I keep spamming L3, which should be the tag sprint, I never tag sprint again. But if I crouch, jump, and I get that little animation in there. The jump isn't 100% necessary. If you are spamming forward, it'll stand you up. The jump just makes it a little bit smoother. So for sprinting, we got the tag sprint. It ran out. We want it to come back. We're going to slide, sprint forward, and you can see it doesn't do it every time. And then you go back and you will get it without the jump in the mix. So if you do it with the jump, it does it a little bit smoother, which we know how 2019 works, right? But that's not the problem that we want to focus on. Right now, you're currently not regenerating that tag sprint. In MWIII, you will regenerate it. So you won't need to do any kind of exploitative mechanics to reset that mechanic, whether it's the melee and then get the tag sprint going, or to throw your nade and then cancel it and then you get back into it, because there's multiple ways that people figure it out, and this is one of them, where you do the nade, you cancel it, and then you get the access to it. So those ones you won't have to worry about. So it means you're not going to have to just spam cancel reload all the time, or cancel slide cancel all the time like this, like a crackhead, and you're going to be destroying your controller. That's not going to be necessarily as viable, and you're going to have to be a little bit better at knowing when and how to use it and actually utilize the slide cancel effectively. Like we had in previous games, in previous Call of Duties before tag sprint was introduced. Normally how you would use one is you would run, you slide up, and you would pop up to a head glitch. So from the person, if they're watching you over here, they're like, oh, they're going to be coming from that area. You would come in here, as you would slide into it, you would cancel it, and then you'd pop up. So I slowed it down there. Obviously, you'd have to get a little bit of practice where you're like this, and you'd be on to the target. And on their end, because there's desync and you get peeker's advantage, you would essentially see them before they see you. So when you come in, you would be in there and boom. And you'd get your shots in, and you'd probably land 1 to 2 bullets before they're able to react to you popping up on their screen. And so that's probably how it's going to be used more often, I would imagine, based off the description, and less about trying to just move around the map more quickly. And obviously that became a little bit more prevalent within Modern Warfare 2019 and Warzone, because you had to cover long distances. But in Modern Warfare 2, you're just going to sprint faster, you're going to tag sprint, and it's just going to come back like it's not coming back now. It'll just come back and boom, you'll have it quicker, and it's going to regenerate quicker. So you'll always have it. So you're just going to be naturally moving faster. So you're not going to have to be, oh, spam, oh, spam, oh, spam, oh, spam. You're not going to have to do that type of mechanic. So when it's all said and done, I think this is going to be a happy middle ground to where you're going to be able to slide cancel, and it's going to be a skill again versus just kind of spamming a combination of buttons incessantly. I think you'll just have better mobility. You're going to be able to slide and shoot, and those types of mechanic are just going to be better and more fluidity, where you're not just going to be destroying controllers. And I think people are undervaluing how big a deal this is. It's not going to be like 2019 where you just have to spam mash like a crackhead, and I know people don't enjoy that. Obviously there's some fun to be had with that, but in general it's not really good for your controller. I think this one's going to be a balance where you're not going to be just spamming that nonstop. Even though maybe on the first couple days, probably people will be like that. But I think as time goes on, you're just going to get used to, all right, I'm going to just move around the map. I have attack sprint, which is nice. It resets often, and then I'm able to get into the action. So let me know your thoughts. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.